Okay, they've entertained people of all ages for generations, and they are in town for a show tomorrow night.
The Harlem Globetrotters are known for having the best trick shot artists ever. No pressure. And one of them is in the studio this morning. Zeus McClurkin joins us to show off some of those famous moves. And go. You have 3 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you guys recently just showed off some of your most famous moves now. You guys smashing records left and right like it's your job.
This year we did 9 world records. I actually have 2 myself, and my teammate Big Easy has the longest hook shot. My teammate Ant has the longest blindfolded hook shot.
Yeah. No trickery.
No trickery.
No, how many? Come on. How long did it take him to do that?
I love it that y'all are even like
12
surprised.
shots. Yeah.
12 shots?
That's me. You see, I'm the first one that runs up to him there. Took him about 12 shots.
That's genuine reaction from you guys. That's very, very cool. Now, I got to ask, when the Guinness Book of World Records people come, are they very stern and serious?
Very.
Really?
Yeah, because, you know, they have a legacy to keep up. You know what I mean? The book has been around for quite some time. Just like the Harlem Globetrotters, it's a huge responsibility playing for this scene. You know, we've been around for 91 years.
Yeah.
And everybody that I meet, you know, once they see this red, white, and blue basketball or my uniform, I'm representing a 91-year history, and I want to make sure I don't mess it up.
International ambassadors,
yes,
too.
Yes.
Very
We've
important.
been to 122 countries and provinces around the world, and we're going to be performing here tomorrow night at the Amalie Arena at 7 o'clock. Doing high-flying slam dunks and, you know, having fun.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, though, how do you become
what's that transition like?
Where'd you grow up?
Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
And I actually had never heard of the Globetrotters growing up. I saw them on Scooby-Doo, but
Right, yeah.
I didn't realize it was a real team, you know. Batman was on Scooby-Doo. That's not a real person. Sorry if I ruined that for you.
Oh, man.
But, you know, I saw these guys who had, like, this superhero ability. I said, man, it'd be cool if they were real. It was only later on in life that I found out that they really do exist. And not only that, but growing up, people told me I was too nice to play basketball. They said I had to have this killer instinct.
You wanted to be in the NBA.
Well, I wanted to be a professional athlete. I didn't care what the sport was, and I didn't care what the team was going to be. But, you know, it was only later on in life when people started telling me I was too nice. And it turns out the Globetrotters pay you to be a nice person. So, you know, everything worked out for me in the end.
I love that.
Have you mastered the confetti bucket trick yet?
Really good with the confetti bucket. That's my favorite one.
But I'm fascinated. So you had to do all these amazing tricks, and we're about to see some of your daring do.
Yes.
But how long does it take you to learn all that stuff?
Well,
What's a tryout like for the Globetrotters?
You learn a lot of things on the job, you know, just like you learn to be an excellent on-air personality.
I'm still learning.
Which you want to be. He's been reading the prompter, by the way, and I said he's a secret want-to-be TV host.
One day.
Do it.
So you come into this now. I'm sure it's personality and it's looks and what kind of a showman and entertainer.
Looks are very important.
Yeah,
you
you're
gotta
a
have
handsome
the look.
fella.
Thank you.
But what do you have to do? Can you know?
Well, a big part of it is you have to be a great basketball player first. But not just that. What we do off the court is very important as well. Actually, earlier today we went to a children's hospital and we visited some of the kids there. We have this initiative called Smile Patrol. That's where I go into some of the rooms. I just try to put a smile on the kids' faces.
Are you married yet? Okay, you are married. Okay, all right. I was just making sure. Gotta be.
You're married. You're married, Carly. Oh my! I apologize.
Tricks.
Let's kick into the tricks. It got awkward.
This is what you want to see, right?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You guys will see this and more tomorrow
asking.
night. Bam. Carly taught me this one right here.
I know. Well, it's funny because we gave away tickets, and I did a promo where I somewhat did that.
You
they had
spun it on
to
your
photo.
finger? Let me
Well,
see
I know
that.
they photo. No, I can't do it. They photoshopped it.
I tell you what, stand right here beside me and
Alright,
hold
is
your
this
right
it? You
finger
guys
in
gotta
the
do
air,
it?
Okay.
right there. Now the secret to this is to look away. Look at the camera, not the ball. And you have to believe in yourself.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bam.
Awesome. Thank you. Again, we love you. America loves you, and you
Zeus,
can fall in
thank you
love
very
with it too
much.
tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Get your tickets today.
HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
Good morning. You are about to hear real stories of real people with real weight loss. I'm so excited to be here this morning at Dr. Urshan Health and Weight Loss Center with the man himself, Dr. Urshan. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to hear about what it is that you are doing, how you are changing people's lives. And get this, 40 days is the magic number. What is it that you're doing here that people are loving? And again, story after story after story, we're here of people finally having weight loss that they've dreamed of.
I think what most people like about the protocol is the simplistic nature. It's a 40-day protocol, and as a lot of you know, we have patients that are losing 20, 30, 40 plus pounds over the course of these 40 days. So it's a very efficient process, and one of the things that I really like is there's no drugs, no shots, no pharmaceutical pills, no appetite suppressants, no B12 shots, no HCG, but everything exclusively that we utilize, it's plant-based. They're whole food supplements, but everything on our program is organic, it's excipient-free, it's carbon-based. Therefore, it's not so much a weight loss program, but it's a get you healthy program.
Well, and let's talk about this, these real people, these real stories that I know before, when we first met, you were already starting to tell me stories.
Sure.
This must be such a rewarding job for you to really see people
is.
have life changes.
Yeah, it's fascinating for me because patients come in on a daily basis and say, Dr. Urshan, thank you so much for changing and transforming my life. But it's really the emotional ride that they take us through. But our youngest patient is 11 years of age. Our oldest patient is 89. So we get all walks of life and demographics, and the specificity of the program really is in essence where we derive the results from.
I know a lot of women are taking part in this program, loving this program. Certainly, I think when maybe they get into their 40s and they think, you know what, I've tried everything in my body, I just can't lose weight anymore. Yeah. Do you hear these stories of people being frustrated over and over?
Every single day. And what's unique about this process, it's not so much about the weight loss, but day one, really, we're cleansing, purifying, and detoxifying your system down to the cellular level. Therefore, I don't want to show you how to lose weight, but I want to show you how to lose weight and do it the right way. And then number two, I want to show you how to lose weight and keep that weight off. So a big portion of this program is balancing and regulating your system, building health down to the cellular level, and then resetting one's metabolism.
And you say eating real food. This isn't prepackaged meals. This isn't, I think that's important for people.
Yeah, I want them to know. I want you to go to Winn-Dixie or Publix or Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or wherever you grocery shop, but no prepackaged foods, no frozen foods, and none of those powder envelopes you tear open, stir up in water, and consume. But I want real foods. I want your body super healthy, well regulated. Therefore, as you transition out of the program, we want to show you how to lock in your brand new weight set point for a lifetime. I want permanency, and that's what our number one goal is on this protocol.
Well, and that's what I was going to ask you, 40 days. It's still not like you say, okay, your 40 days is up and good luck.
Right. Yeah, a big portion of the program is that educational experience, because as you go through this program, I want your paradigm, your perception of food consumption to change. Therefore, as you transition out of the program, I want to show you how to reintroduce the proper foods that promote fat metabolism. But I want your body healthy, not so much a diet, not so much a weight loss program, but I want fat metabolism. And there's a big difference between those three components. So we want health. I want you to feel good.
Yeah, we want to feel good. I know you've seen mother and wife, or mother and daughter couples come in together.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that you've seen it all.
Yeah, I love the dynamic when we get a father, daughter, a husband and wife, and they go through the program together. But it's unique, the trickle-down effect to the kids, the grandparents, but the surrounding family members. Once again, building a tremendous level of health. I love the weight loss. I think it's tremendous, but the weight loss comes as a byproduct of the program.
How important is it, do you think, that we kind of get ahead of our health? And, we hear about this all the time, that America has seriously kind of an epidemic where we are overweight and not watching what we're eating.
22 teaspoons of sugar a day is the average adult. And so it's really breaking down our level of cellular health, but really humanity. And on this program, it's unique. And we've taken thousands of patients through the program here in the Tampa Bay area. And I like, as they transition out of the program, they know exactly what they need to do. But once again, it's reestablishing that brand new fighting weight, because I want permanency and I want them to know what to do for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years.
And again, I love how he talks about that trickle effect. If mom and dad are eating healthy, it goes down to the kids as well.
Eating super healthy.
If someone is watching today, and I know there's so many people who are frustrated and want to do something, you recommend, you have this great thing. Not only is it a consult, but there's kind of an extra kind of value to it as well. Explain what this is.
We allow people that are watching the program today, it's a $300 value, but they're allowed to come into our facility for $27. It encompasses their entire exam, their evaluation, but also their computer-generated body composition analysis. But in essence, you you get to see yourself on paper or on the computer screen, but it's a blueprint of your health, and it's quite fascinating to see that information.
Well, again, I don't know how you could not want to know more. Again, 40 days. Doctor, thank you for letting us be here today. Thank you for helping so many families, so many women, men with their weight loss journey. We appreciate it. And if you have any more questions, any more info, he's got a great website. We have a website, tbmorningblend.com.
Hi, I'm David Moss from Moss Nissan.
And I'm Lisa Campos from ABC Action News.
Do you know a veteran who deserves an extra salute? We're honoring local heroes with your help.
Nominate a veteran.
Tell us their story.
Go to WFTS.com/veteran.
Meat meets meat meets meat.
When it comes to family, you don't skimp on the meats.
Get Papa John's Ultimate Meats Pizza with pepperoni, salami, sausage, Canadian, and hickory smoked bacon, only $11.
We're more than a pizza company. We're a pizza family. Papa John's.
Hi, I'm Hoke Minton, owner of A&A Mobile RV Service. We're licensed and insured, family owned and operated with over 28 years experience. If your RV is more than 7 years old, it's in need of a repair or replacement. Unlike your rubber roof, our TPO roof is puncture and tear resistant. It meets Energy Star standards, and it has a lifetime guarantee on both labor and materials. We offer unbeatable prices, unmatched quality of workmanship, and can be completed on site in just 1 day. Remember, folks, protect your RV investment. Call us today for a free roof inspection. Let us make your roof great again.
These guys have their eyes on the same prize.
It is the greatest achievement possible for humankind.
Thank you so very much. Jimmy Kimmel hosts the Oscars live Sunday on ABC.
Adam. Oh, man. Here.
Have my extra hash browns.
How great is this new office, man?
It is great.
Pick up your morning with a new McPick 2 at breakfast. Choose from a sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, or sausage burrito. Pick any two for just $2.
I think I'll pick up the rest of my stuff tomorrow morning.
Good plan.
My name is Roz. Most people know me as a spokesperson for 1-800-ASK-GARY. The driver made a left turn onto ongoing traffic, and I hit her. Once I got out of my vehicle and I was able to stand up, then I started feeling pain elsewhere. I had to think. Call 1-800-ASK-GARY. They were on the ball, helping me find legal and medical help. They have thousands of other people, but they make you feel like you're their top priority. I made the call. I now tell other people to make.
Non-attorney spokesperson.
Know a veteran who deserves an extra salute? WFTS and Moss Nissan are looking for local heroes who go above and beyond. Nominate a veteran and tell us their story. Go to WFTS.com/veteran. Proudly brought to you by Moss Nissan.
Kids in school across the Bay Area are learning how to save lives thanks to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and the American Heart Association. Here to tell us more about the program and to teach me some needed training is Dr. Dan Mariello. Doc, good morning. Welcome. So tell us about this program.
So this is a program, it's a partnership between Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and the American Heart Association.
Yeah.
Over the past few years, we've been rolling out these CPR kits into schools in Hillsborough, Pasco, and Pinellas counties to teach children and the students there how to do hands-only CPR.
Hands only?
Hands only.
No mouth, no other accoutrement, just hands only.
Just the hands, exactly. And the reason for that is every year, more than 400,000 people will suffer a heart attack. And unfortunately, most of those are going to be outside of the hospital, and most of those people are not going to receive any sort of CPR. And we know that if you don't have CPR or good medical care, your chances of survival are very low.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many kids total are we?
More than 10,000 a year are being trained to do this.
A year?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Absolutely. And so one of the reasons for training hands-only CPR is that most people, I think, are somewhat familiar with conventional CPR. The two components, the chest compressions, which is pushing on the chest with your hands, and then there's the ventilation component, which is mouth-to-mouth that most people are familiar with. There's lots of reasons why people may not want to do the mouth-to-mouth component. Maybe there's something that's contagious. Maybe you're not sure if you're going to get something from the person. You don't know the person.
Sure.
How many times do I breathe? How many times do I push? And fortunately, what we've realized over the recent years is that hands-only CPR is just as effective as regular CPR when done outside of the hospital.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah,
just as effective.
It's just as effective outside of the hospital as conventional CPR with the breathing and with the chest compressions.
Wow. Okay, well, let's learn how to do it. Let's let's do it.
So we're going to do this. So we're going to make it really simple. So if you see someone collapse, the first thing I want you to do is call 911 or yell for someone to call 911.
Okay.
You're going to go, you're going to check and see if the person's responsive. If they're not appropriately responsive, you're going to push hard and fast in the middle of the chest.
How do you check for responsiveness?
You just, sir, ma'am, are you okay?
Okay.
If you don't get a normal, yeah, I'm fine, why are you bothering me?
Yeah.
If they're not appropriately responsive, you're going to push hard and fast in the middle of their chest.
Okay.
All right?
Is there some sort of hand?
Yep, so you're going to put your dominant hand in the middle of the chest.
Oh, this is my dominant hand, it's my
and
right.
then you're going to put the other one on top of it, and then you're going to push hard and fast about 100 times a minute.
100 times a minute?
Just like that. Yep.
Are we gonna do this?
And we're gonna
do we stop it all?
We're gonna keep going until the EMS arrives, or until you get so tired that you need somebody else to jump in and help you out.
Oh, I was gonna say they have to do it on my chest.
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm
that's
about to pass
exactly it
out.
though. So
All right,
you're gonna get tired
boom.
after a couple of minutes of doing this,
Right.
and so then you're gonna say to me, "Hey, Dr. Dan, jump in here and help me out."
So what is it doing though? Physically, what are you doing with
so
that?
you are physically pumping the heart. So every time you push down,
is there a way to find that spot? Now, obviously, there isn't going to be a pad there when you have somebody. So where are you pushing on them?
So you're going to just find right in the middle of their chest. If you basically
like the chest bone, or you go
right
low?
in the middle of their chest. So basically, right between the top and right between the bottom, which we call the xiphoid. So the top of their belly to right here, just right in the middle of the chest.
You're not going to crack the chest. You don't have to worry about that. You know. Okay.
So there may be things like that would happen, but if they need CPR, you need to do the CPR.
Right.
So that brings up a really good point. So a lot of people say, "Ooh, gee, I'm worried that if I do CPR on somebody, maybe I'm going to hurt them or something like that." And it's important to know there's the state of Florida, as well as all other 50 states in the District of Columbia, have something called the Good Samaritan Law, which protects people who are acting in good faith. The Good Samaritan Law, which protects people acting in good faith who are trying to render service. So it protects medical professionals, it protects people like you. You see somebody down, you do CPR, you're protected.
And when you're doing that, you're jump starting the heart.
Correct. Yeah. So you're helping the heart pump. Exactly. So every time you push down, you're pumping blood out. When you come back up, it allows the heart to fill. You're pumping blood out. You're letting the heart fill. Pumping blood out, letting the heart fill.
There could be like a blockage, and so
so it's just helping to keep that flow of blood going, getting oxygen to the brain, getting oxygen out to all the organs.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was
absolutely.
really
Thank you very much.
From skincare, hair care, even healthy regimens, health and beauty expert Robin Morano joins us now with the complete list of items we need to keep on hand this time of year. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, good. Excited to talk with you. We just had another, probably as cold as it's going to get, like little cool front here in Florida that just came through. So, but I know it is important to kind of change up our routine sometimes. So what do you think are some of the things we need to keep in mind?
It's, throughout the different parts of the country, it actually is a little bit cooler than it is in Florida, but you guys do have just, different changes in weather. And so oftentimes with different fluctuations, it's just important to really stay moisturized just all year long. And so it's important to think about your health, your hair, your skin, and also your health, which we'll talk about. So when it comes to really keeping my beauty routine, I actually started in the shower, which I think people think can be surprising, but I think it's really impactful. And so I like to use Olay Ultra Moisture Body Wash because it's really nice. It's a rich moisturizing formula. It's recently been upgraded, so it's really absorbs nicely into your skin. It really locks in that moisture right at the source, which is so important. Different moisturizing body washes can leave you with a greasy residue feeling, but the Olay Ultra really has a nice clean rinse feel that I love, and I literally am visibly nourished, which I think is super great and just important to stay moisturized because that's a nice base. The more moisturized and healthier you are, the less you're going to need makeup and stuff like that.
Well, and I think most of us are pretty guilty. I mean, I feel dry when I get out of the shower a lot of times too. So anything that we can go ahead and conquer that before we even get out, I think is nice.
Yes, exactly. And it's about like layering too, because we're going to start right there in the shower, then we get out, and moisturizing it's key to stay moisturized.
Yep, and we may not be all that cold, but it does get our skin gets dry down here. All right, next up, what else do we need to keep on hand?
So when we think about maybe having, if it's whether we're having, drier air, a lot of times we get dry scalp, and everyone wants a gorgeous hair, but if you think about the foundation for healthy hair is really a healthy scalp. And so sometimes, whether it's different weather fluctuations or it just, be irritated, having a scalp that's itchy, irritated, it's just uncomfortable. And so I love Head and Shoulders. They have a new 3-action formula that's great. It works to cleanse, also protect and moisturize. So it really works with your scalp sensitivity sensitivities, and again, this gives you that nice foundation for that healthy hair. And then they also have a line that I love. It's smooth and silky, and the reason I like it is because it is, you know, it's gentle enough to use every day. So if you're super active, you know, you go to the gym a lot, you can use it every day. It also works nicely. It's safe enough for color-treated hair like mine, so I love that line, which is awesome. And then when this time of year, people are just getting sick no matter where you live, and I just have no time for that because I'm super busy. So I love Cold Ease lozenges. They're great because they're clinically proven to cut the duration of your cold by almost 50%, which is awesome. You just start to feel sick, you maybe have an itch in your throat, you just pop in a lozenge, and they work because they have a nice zinc formulation that really captures that, you know, really stops that cold from spreading. And for more information on all these products, you can go to robinmoreno.com.
Hey, Robin, I love that Cold Ease stuff. I swear by it. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll put more info on our website.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What if you could lose fat in just a few hours?
I don't know what to say. I'm just in shock.
You can with Sono Bello.
It seems no matter how much you work out or diet, there are parts of your body that just don't seem to change.
I went to the gym, I worked out at home, I bought videos. No matter what I did, that bulge was still there.
With its advanced micro-laser technology,
Sono Bello gently removes that targeted fat and shapes your body for life-changing results.
with over 100 board-certified plastic surgeons, Sono Bello is the largest and most experienced group practice in the U.S.
Seeing ain't believing. I don't know what is.
After 5 years trying to get rid of that roll of fat, Sono Bello did it in one day.
Call right now for a free consultation with a Sono Bello specialist.
There's no obligation, and Sono Bello offers payment plans for most any budget.
Call 877-757-4273 or go to sonobello.com.
From kung fu flicks to rom-coms to rom-fu-coms. WoW lets you stream everything you love at 3 times the speed without paying 3 times the price. Get up to 100 megabits per second internet plus cable plus choice of premium channel for $74.99 a month. Or an internet-only plan for as low as $29.99 a month. Call 1-844-WOW-NOW1 or visit Huawei.com.
I'm going to tell you something the insurance companies don't want you to know. In almost all of our car crash cases, the person who caused the crash has insurance, but the jury is never allowed to know. I don't think that's fair. You might feel sorry for the at-fault driver because you think they will have to pay, but the insurance company pays for that driver's lawyers, court costs, and the verdict. Spread the word. Now you know. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Enjoy more of both Universal theme parks, including the new nightly Mardi Gras parade from February 4th to March 25th. Florida residents get up to 3 months free on any annual pass with Coke or Coke Zero at Universal Orlando Resort.
Okay, we've all met that person. They're outgoing and people are naturally drawn to them. Maybe it's the way they carry themselves or that they have that special smile. Whatever it is, it's a secret we would all like to discover, right? Joining me today is our not-so-secret smile expert, board-certified Dr. Harley Richards. Good
Hello.
morning. Good to see you again.
I like your smile.
Like my smile?
I do.
And it is so true. There is something about when someone is confident, I think it all goes back to that smile.
Right.
Right?
Well, when we're this close interacting, what's the first thing you see?
I know, the smile,
smile.
when they're talking.
Right.
So it is such an important part of who we are, how we go about our day, how we carry ourselves.
Right.
So if someone is not having that smile they've always dreamed
Right.
of, I mean, I can see where they can not want to go about their daily life.
And if they don't have it on the outside, they're going to feel it on the inside.
know.
You know, it's terrible.
Well, but the good news is there's help, and there's help that you can get in one day. And we're going to hear the story this morning of Charles, who was kind of going through this as well. And,
Right.
and let's see how your office was able to, your team was able to help him.
I'd been through all the channels. I've had the root canals, I've had the bridges, I've had everything. And the result is always the same. You're going to lose the tooth sooner or later. Coming to Florida Dental made me realize that my behavior that I didn't even know I was doing, shying away from people. And I have teeth like a 16-year-old now. And it's changed my life. It's just, I'm more outgoing. It's almost indescribable. I just wished I wouldn't have waited so long. It's given me something that I wanted all my life. And I thank them for it. I really do. It's cool.
That is cool. And again, you
Yeah.
hear that. I think that maybe people don't know why they're lacking that
Right.
confidence, right?
Right.
Do you see this time in and time out? You must love your job, doctor.
Well, we do. And, you know, those were all very nice comments that the gentleman made. And we do hear that all the time, that people wish they'd done it earlier. And it is all about the smile and interacting socially and having bad breath and all those sort of things that would keep the person within themselves instead of being outgoing and expressing themselves.
And the best part is you and your team, you fix this. You can help people give their lives back, their confidence back. But the best part is you can help do it in one day.
In one day.
It doesn't take weeks and months. How is that, doctor?
Well, they're asleep, and it happens before they know it. When they wake up, it's all done.
Wow.
Any of us who've been to sleep to have something done knows that it's just like that. And then we have all the support staff. We have a very caring and compassionate staff. We're set up for this. We have everything in-house. We have the restorative dentist. We have the lab. We have the anesthesia people. Everything is in-house, and it's all set up to do it in one day.
Well, and again, we say it over and over again, the experts over there, talk about board certified and why that's important to make sure that your team is up to par with regulations.
You know, board certification assures the public that their doctor meets a standard in that field. And to become board certified, doctors must pass a written and an oral examination that's administered by their colleagues, the board. And so then throughout their professional career, to maintain board certification, a doctor needs to keep up with latest techniques and other things within their field so they can continue to pass board certification. So it's just a reassurance to the public that their doctor meets a standard established by his or her field.
And we should know not all doctors are created equal, so we think that is
Right.
very important to mention.
Right.
If someone's watching this morning and they say, you know what, I want to have that smile that I've always dreamed of, what's the first step, do you think? What should they do? How do they find out if they're a good candidate?
Well, the first step is you pick up the telephone and you call, and it's that easy. And you don't need to be scared. You don't need to be embarrassed. You can talk to Nicole, you can talk to Debbie or Shauna or Jason, one of the people. These people are specialists. They know everything about the procedure. They know everything about how much it costs. They're able to lead you through the entire process and alleviate all your fear and all of your embarrassment.
I love it. Doctor, thank you so much again. We love having you on the show. We look forward to having you back.
Thank you.
All right, and then if you would like a beautiful smile, call today to schedule your New Teeth Now consultation. Plus, right now, there is a limited time special offer to save you money. For more information, call 800-617-0609, and you can also visit newteethnow.com.